Welcome to Cathulhu! Adventures in Madness. I don't really know, honestly, but let's just get into it. It's supposed to be silly and Cthulhu related, or with cats, because Popperin. Let's get into it. A group of meow-tastic adventurers find themselves lost in the enormous former summer residence of the late Pharaoh Semeowkhet. Semeowkhet? Having even found this place that is not this world, but not quite, is altogether an impressive accomplishment, but now it seems that they are lost in the endless halls of dark power. For some time, Professor Meowgi has been muttering about paradoxical boxes, wherein one is alive yet not. Semantail's location spells have yielded no fruit. Fucking cat paws, Jesus Christ. Claudia has found much wanting with the old place, but has spent little effort to find them an exit. The dapper cheerfulness of Lord Domesticat is what keeps the group going. It is as Lord Domesticat leads the group through another identical corridor that it happens. The spirit of Semeowkhet appears in front of the group. Your lives will be sacrificed to the great Nyarlathotep? Nyarlathotep. Let's go with that. With booming laughter, Semeowkhet fades into nothingness. What the fuck is this thing? From the shadows, a haunting horror emerges. The Mego stands there, clicking its pincers for a moment, almost thoughtfully. You realize you need to make choice. This alien creature is not only strong but intelligent. In a moment it will have to decide that they strike. Fight! They fought the Mego, Lord Domesticat keeping the alien creature's attention, while the others went after its weak spots. They took the Mego. Is it Migo or Mego? It makes me think Amigo, like... Not without a fight, but effectively. A smile was shared between the group, even if it was a desperate one in the circumstances they found themselves in. In front of them, there are a collection of undead, ghoulish cats. Their catnatomy long gone. They reminded Semantail of overused dust rags, dunked into old soap water. Claudia found that they smelled far worse, something akin to horse droppings. However, they were feasting a selection of birds and mice. Food did not seem to be scarce in this place. It happened to be on that very same table. Yes or no to what? Yeah. What's the yes or no to? Do you mean fight or flee, or... What the fuck is yes or no to, or what is it about? They smelled. They smelled. They're a collection of ghouls, and they're eating, so... yes? Lord Domesticat quickly organized the group, and they set upon the undead, making short work of them. They salvage what they can from the food stuff with full bellies, minor bruises, and images that will haunt their dreams forever. So... they're really tired. Look how... Why yes or no? Was it supposed to be fight or flee again? They notice a door that must be the way out and escape. However, the door has not only physical locks and puzzles, but magical barriers that prevent anyone from simply leaving. Just guessing would not allow one to leave. Sure. What items do we have? We have nothing. So let's stay. Even though they know they cannot leave right now, not even trying feels wrong to all of them. It eats away at their minds slowly. Why do they all look so... They stumble upon us. Why do they look so exhausted? It looks like this guy's back is starting to go. How old is this cat? And also, this cat has boobs. Cat has boobs. They stumble upon a set of extravagant scales. It bears a symbol of Azathoth. All of them recognize it upon sight. The scales might carry the solution they need to escape. But it might also bring their doom. Like Azathoth, the scales would judge them. Judge! They feel the favor of Azathoth wash upon them. They feel the need for a bath. And they notice a door. let's try to escape anyways. With the knowledge they have gathered, they work together. Lord Domesticat and Claudia work on the physical locks. Professor Muogi. Wait, isn't that familiar? Muogi. Isn't it like the guy's name from Karate Kid or something? And they dispel the barrier somehow. Okay, the game didn't tell me that I actually had the knowledge. It was in fact trying to tell me otherwise, that guessing wouldn't mean a thing, but instead they already collectively knew whether I knew or not. Moving on. Lord Domesticat pushed open the door. There was a grinding, unwilling sound as the door moved in its old hinges. An audible puff of air greeted them. Claudia ran out, relishing her newfound lease on life, while she coughed a hairball. Continue. Samantel squeaked of joy. Professor Muogi walked out in composed manner and took a deep breath. He meowed something about life that was probably profound. The effect was slightly hampered by the hairball Claudia was coughing up and Samantel's rolling in the grass. The three of them were enjoying the moment to the fullest. Lord Domesticat walked out, straightened his hat, and smoothed his mustache. He turned back to the summer house of Semeowkhet. Dusting off his vest, he quietly swore that he would rid the world of plague that is the worshippers of the old gods. That's it! I was expecting more. So, wait, what was the story again? They go in the former residence of a late pharaoh, and they got cursed? What happened? It was like he's been muttering. I had to redo the story just to figure out why it was so quick. Boxes, spells, wanting to leave, and the leader, and then the spirit came and said, "You'll be sacrificed," and then laughter. Okay, so what happens if we flee? Drops a smoke bomb. So let's just read from here and see what happens and what's different. Professor Muogi drops a smoke bomb, confusing the senses of the Migo, allowing the chance to flee. Claudia drags a battle-ready Lord Domesticat with the rest of the group into relative safety. As the cats are resting, booming a thud can be heard from a door. Suspicious voice that tried a bit too hard to be friendly could be heard through the door. It claimed to have knowledge of how to escape, but in exchange for that knowledge it wanted blood. Accept! Each of the cats pricked themselves and put the blood on a piece of paper. They slid under the door, they waited for a while, then a laughing voice told them there was only one way out. On a pedestal in the middle of the room reads an ancient sarcophagus. It seems brimmed with secrets and power. Read! Read! We're gonna read it! Samantha and Professor Muogi. It seems to change, it's Meowgi, but sometimes it's Miogi. Slowly and with care, they light up. They found what they believe might be a part of the solution to leave the place. And the group do not have enough knowledge to escape. What changed them? What more knowledge did I get if I read the book in my first playthrough? But in the first playthrough, all I did was defeat the Migo and the Ghoul Cats, and then I left. Or, I mean, I got judged by the scales. Being judged shouldn't give me the information I need to leave, so what the fuck was the difference? It looks like the game I played in the first game maybe was weirdly not sure. Like, how did I gain the knowledge and the lockpicks to get through the door when all I did was fight one creature and a ghoul, get judged by scales, and then I left? Something seems a little off. As Lord Domesticat enters the room, he notices a crow on the windowsill. He motions for everyone here to stay still. In a soft purr, he asks them whether or not they want him to catch them some food. Leave. He shakes his head. A bird in the forest is better than a bird in the hand. No one really understood they weren't in the forest, and some food would be good. But no one wanted to seem stupid, so they all went along with it. In the room, there is this exquisite mirror. The world seems to bend around it, as if the glass is not curved, but all the other things in this world, so that it will look right in the mirror. Curiosity brings the cats closer. See your fate! Lord Domesticat gets close to the mirror. It draws him in, calls to him. He touches its silver surface, and it's like liquid, almost like glue. He pulls his paw back, and the mirror won't let go. Liquid tendrils shoot out and grab each of them, dragging them into its depths. The world twists and shrinks, each shadow grows larger than life. Light is and is not. Their insides are outside, their outsides are in. Every fiber of their bodies are ripped apart and reassembled over and over again. Their minds torn, their minds mended. The time twists in this hell that is now their lives a second eternity. Eternity a second over and over again. Alright, well that's a lot more evil. So it looks like there's random events that happen in the house in between the story. Like there's the start, there's the end, and then whatever's inside makes up your entire story, which is of random events. My first playthrough didn't seem like a good set of randomized events. It just seemed really quick. But in other ones, it might seem more randomized or against or with your favor, depending on what choices you pick. So I'll leave the rest that if you guys want to play yourself, link will be in the description below, so you can play for yourself and make your own story to how you escape with your catastic crew. I'm done with the cat puns. I'm really fucking done with them. But I hope you enjoyed this game. If you did, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a subscriber. Until the next time.